Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.
What exactly is a 76er, do you know?
76ers?
Yes.
3 o'clock.
Sorry?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? Oh, okay, 3 o'clock. That's what a 76er is, 3 o'clock. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed the Stars and Stripes shirt. Do you know, we're looking to see what a 76er is. Do you know what a 76er is?
No, not offhand.
No.
I can tell you.
Do you know where I can get one of these shirts? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question while we're running?
What's that?
Well, can I ask you a question while we're running? What is a 76er?
Just because the spirit is 76, you know, Philadelphia, all that stuff.
Right? I was
You
just
got a
checking.
microphone in your hand.
Yes, I do. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, have a good run.
Go Sixers!
This guy runs a tour. Certainly he knows what a 76er is. Excuse me, sir. We're hoping you can help us out. What exactly is a 76er?
What is a 76er? A 76er is a good basketball team. That's what 76er is.
What is it exactly? Straight from the horse's mouth.
Certainly someone here can help us out. Raise your hand if you know what a 76er is. Somebody please help us out.
Anybody?
Anybody. What is a 76er?
We got one guy right here. We got one guy right here once that
How did
says
they
it.
get the name 76er?
Oh, I don't know. That's right now.
Right.
He just raised his hand. He said he heard raise your hand.
Well, there you have it. Just like we suggested, nobody knew what a 76er was.
I'm not really surprised. People here are a little slow on the draw.
I'm not going to lie to you, I have no idea what a 76er is.
No, I don't either.
I don't really care to know.
I'm going to Google it.
All right, but that's what we thought. Dante and Galante from the heart of Philadelphia. You can have this place. Well, we never did find out what is a Sixer, but that's okay. A lot of fun with George and I going across the city here in Philadelphia. Well, when we're going to come here, there's no way we can go through this round without talking to Jameer Nelson. He didn't get a chance to play, but he's bigger than the mayor himself in the city of Philadelphia. So earlier, Galante and I had a chance to catch up with the Magic point guard. Dante and Galante here with Magic point guard Jameer Nelson in the city of brotherly love. And first of all, Jameer, before we get started, George and I walked around the other day with Magic shirts on, and they showed us no love here in Philadelphia. I'm
Are
just
you
going to say
surprised
that.
by that?
Are you surprised?
I'm from the area, and they showed me no love either. Everywhere I went, they said, get ready for Game 7. That's what
Wow.
they told me, and I said, I don't even know what Game 7 is. That's what I told them.
I like that.
Even on my old campus, they told me to get ready for Game 7.
Did they
I went
really?
to St. Joe's, and they told me to get ready for Game 7.
I just cursed at people. That could have been what happened.
Just because you got the little man complex.
Who looks more like Kimbo Slice, you or Reggie Evans?
Oh, good question.
Who does he look more like? Bart Simpson? Hold on. Bart Simpson or Dennis the Menace?
Oh,
Are we glad we got you the extra big stool tonight?
I'm going to say Bart Simpson. He's dressed in like Stan tonight, too. You know,
I am.
I like that. No tie.
This is all serious mode for me.
I tried that too, and I got killed.
You did?
Yeah, everybody killed me when I had the white blazer on.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. They said either I was in Stan's closet or I was part of the mob. That's what I heard.
You know, he's got us all beat his World Be Free, and you guys are going to see that in a few minutes. That is an impressive dresser right there.
He's impressive, just like Walt Frazier.
Who do you think dresses better, Walt Frazier or World Be Free?
Better as in good.
That is a kind of a weird question,
kinda
isn't
weird.
it? Yeah.
I think it's a tie.
It's a push?
Yeah, push.
Well, Jameer, talk about when you come back home. Aside from tonight, because it is the playoffs, so the fans are in playoff mode.
Right.
But what is it like for you when you come home? I mean, you're huge in this town. Let's be honest.
Well, it's a lot of pressure on me because I have a lot of family and friends here, a lot of ticket demands. At the same time, it's good to have that support, and I also, it's kind of like giving back to the people who support me. So, I mean, I haven't had the greatest games here, but I find a way to be successful here.
I was here for the first time you came back here
Right.
as an NBA player,
Right.
and it was a standing ovation for
Right.
you coming, and that especially this town. I mean, this
Right.
town is for their teams only.
Right.
But you came on the court. I think you were a sub that game. You
Right.
didn't start.
I didn't start.
And it was a standing ovation. For
Yeah, up until I threw AI on the ground, they cheered
Right,
for me. They cheered
right.
for me, and I think like .60 when that's the game he had 63.
Good
So
D,
when
by
he-
the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
But when he scored his 60th point, I threw him on the ground and they booed me right after giving me the standing ovation. But
That's
they
good.
still love me. Every time I come here, they show me a lot of love, and
That's
I
good.
appreciate
Let him
the
get
fans
60, then send him a message.
here. Yeah,
I
send him a
like that.
message at 60.
Yeah,
That's when
good.
Jameer usually clamps down on defense when the guy gets to 60.
Well, talk about how disappointing it is for you. And I know this is what you live for. You would like to be playing right now, obviously.
Right.
So how hard is it not to quiet these fans here in the series?
I just got to do what I can right now, and that's just help with the personnel and just be there for the guys if they have any questions. And You know, obviously it's painful, not necessarily because it's here in Philadelphia, because it's the playoff. This is the best part of the season. This is why you play in the regular season, to get a good seeding and get a good opportunity to play certain teams.
Tell the people at home now, obviously we're not NBA players and anybody watching this is usually not an NBA player, the difference between the regular season and the playoffs.
Well, they're both tough, but the playoffs are so much tougher because teams really clamp down on your strengths. I think one thing they try to do is take away 1 or 2 scores from you, and you know, the Sixers have done a great job of trying to take away Hito and Richard. But the thing about us is we had 4 guys averaging 17 or more. So even if you take 2 away, you still got 2 that can get you at least 20.
Right.
And you know, I think sometimes we miss the 4th consistent score.
Jameer, what was different for you this year? I mean, something really clicked in. You had an all-star season. When did it begin to turn around? I mean, just an incredible year for you this year before the unfortunate injury.
Well, to be honest with you, I really have an organization, and you know, you guys know, and a coach that really believes in me. You got to give those guys credit for, you know, really signing me to the extension and believing in me and putting the team in my hands. Myself and Dwight, for the most part. I think, you know, we have a lot of responsibilities, and that's for a reason. Coach knows that we're ready for the responsibilities, and he puts us in the best situations to handle the responsibilities, and that's why I became an all-star.
Well, Kimbo, how about since we're talking about streets, how about what Dwight has done in this playoffs? So it is absolutely amazing, the numbers he's put up and the presence he's become in the paint. Well,
he's the most dominant player in the paint in the NBA. I mean, nobody's, I don't think it's even close to him in terms of offensive, defensively. I think, you know, Yao Ming scores a lot of points, but defensively he's not what Dwight is. You know, he's not grabbing all those rebounds and blocking all those shots consistently. I think the one thing that we know as guards, if we get beat, he's going to be there, and you just know to block his man out.
How about Courtney Lee? An unfortunate incident. Dwight seems to have taken out a lot of guys on this team.
Yeah.
But a tough blow to Courtney Lee.
Well, I know the feeling. I got 14 stitches by Dwight, 2 concussions, and chipped 2. Well, I mean, but like I said, you know, he probably was one of those days when he was frustrated.
Yeah. All right, well, Jameer, take a look at the monitor. We're going to ask you our Geico fan question of the week. Go ahead and roll the tape.
Hi, this is Sandy Friedman from Orlando, Florida. And Jameer, how's the rehab coming along?
Well, Jameer, that's a good question. Just talk about your rehab. How is your rehab going? How's the shoulder feeling?
It's getting better. Getting better. I'm one day at a time, and just trying to get strong when I can.
All right, so you're feeling good about it?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could play. I'm on the court a little bit, but not shooting, just dribbling. Trying to get my range of motion fully back, and trying to get my strength to even halfway what it was.
All right, Jameer, we're going to let you go mingle with your friends here.
With the 12 Nelson envelopes that I had to fill out before you got here.
Did I hear that you threw out a pitch here in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
at a Philadelphia Phillies game? I want to hear
a couple times. I actually threw it was like a 97 miles per hour curveball.
97?
Yeah,
There's
97.
no way that's accurate.
There's no way
I'm
that's
telling
true.
you. They shot it. Actually, they had to shoot. They had to get the gun from the cops,
right?
Because it was going so fast. They couldn't do it with the baseball gun, the radar. They had to get the cop gun.
Wow, it maxed out the baseball
on
gun.
a curveball.
No,
on a curveball.
How fast is your fastball?
170.
No, 170.
Yeah.
I know that's not
underhand.
There's never been a Philly that can do that, so they would have signed you on the spot. All right, George, go ahead. Keep it with the Philly.
Our would you rather question for you this week, Jameer, is would you rather hit the game-winning home run in Game 7 of the World Series for the Phillies,
here in Philadelphia?
Yeah, here at the Citizens Bank Park, the Vet, whatever you call it. Or would you rather score the game-winning touchdown for the Eagles in the Super Bowl?
I would rather make the game-winning basket in Game 7 with 1 second left versus the Lakers for the Magic.
I like that. I'll take that.
This is my best guy right here. This is why I let him do all the interviews right here.
Well, we appreciate it, Jameer. Thanks. We look forward to that game.
I thought you guys just like try to interview me a lot because I'm hurt and nobody want to talk to you other than me.
Well, that's also true.
It's a good point.
We couldn't get anybody else.
How many guys turned us down? 7, 8?
How many guys on the roster?
We couldn't even get a Donald to come out
13. 13 guys turned us down.
So we appreciate it, Jameer.
My little brother might want to do an interview. Where is he?
Hey, bring him on. We're ready. We got time to fill. Still to come on Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante. We sit down with another Philly legend, World B. Free. Plus, Magic fans, be there for the excitement of the NBA playoffs. Get your tickets now, 1-800-4NBA-TIX.
Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit us at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.